Hi, this is Steve. What I've got here is a custom handmade knife given to me as a gift from John Bechtold. I'm in Greenville, South Carolina, and John lives around here. And one day I'm going to meet him and I'm going to buy him lunch and tell him in person how much I appreciate this knife, this gift, and just him as a person for wanting to give back to the knife community. This is a Kydex sheath. He said it won't scratch. It's the unscratchable kind. I don't know what that means, but this knife fits like a glove in here. It is just so easy to slide in and out. And I was going to go with a leather sheath, but I'm not sure now. I may end up keeping this sheath and utilizing it for this knife. I was going to kind of trade off a little bit, but I'm really getting used to this. I have used this knife. I've had it for several weeks. The handle is a Bechtold wood, treated, dried, hand sanded with 1,000 grit and rubbed with oil, while incense was burning in the background and 4 virgins were chanting a mantra of "Go John, Go John." Okay, the last part I made up, but it sounds good. This handle is so soft, I don't know how to explain it. My wife kept saying, "My God, it's so much softer than all your other knife handles." So it's like almost that John took some kind of an imprint of my hand and used it. But here we go with the blade. It is Damascus steel. I only have one other Damascus, and I'm not real sure of it, but I am sure of this one. 15N20 nickel steel combined with 1095 high carbon steel gives us all these beautiful patterns. And some of the jimping on top that he did that he didn't have to do, but I really, really like it. To me, it's that extra, just that extra oomph that is simple but beautiful. I want to show you how this fits in my hand. It's just amazing. Got a nice little ramp indentation there for my thumb. It's probably not as shiny as it was when I know it's not as shiny as when I first got it because I have been using it. It's a convex edge. Is it sharp, Steve? Yes, it's sharp. I added this. I just like these on my knives. I told John I like to hang it, like if I'm washing my hands or something, I have my knife out, I can hang it up on a tree or whatever and wash and then pick it back up. Put my finger around it like this, so if I were to drop it, it wouldn't drop. Or if I needed to do something, I could do it and then pick it back up. I'm not going to use this knife as a chopper. That is not the purpose of this type of knife. This is more, for me, going to be a bushcraft knife. It's the right size. It's got the nice point. I asked John if he would choke up on this, or if he would make a way that I could choke up on it, and he sure did that. I can put this like this. I can come down like that on it. Just amazing work, John. The total length is 7 3/4 inches. The handle is 4 inches, and the blade is 3 3/4. It's a very sexy blade, and I just hooked myself. If you were to ask, well, Steve, that's a nice knife, but what if you needed to you know, start a fire with a ferro rod, how would it work? Well, it would work just like that. No problem. Look, I even burnt the end. John, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm not the most patient guy in the world, and it was really hard once I knew that I was getting this not to just get it. I think that's part of the reason I buy production knives a lot is, well, one, because they're inexpensive, but two, because, you know, I can get them fairly fast. But this knife is a keeper and a hand-me-down to my sons and hopefully their sons or my grandsons. The fact that my first custom knife was a gift makes me feel especially sentimental about it. So, thank you so much, John.